Came the disciples to Jesus apart, verse 19, and said, why could not we cast him out? That's the question. So a lot of believers are asking this question.
That's actually what I was saying.
Yes.
Okay. If it wasn't God's will,
yes,
because we need to get this clear. If it wasn't God's will,
then why was Jesus Christ able to cast? We wouldn't have cast him out. In fact, Jesus Christ would have told us, I know this one is a special case. It's not God's will for this child to be healed.
Because to be candid, let's look at the man at the crippled man at the beautiful gate.
Okay.
You know, Jesus was passing through that gate.
Yes. And Jesus would have entered to that temple and would have seen that man at one time or the other. In fact, who knows? Maybe Jesus might even have told Judas, okay, give him some money.
Something. You know, when he went to the pool of Bethesda, remember?
Yes.
Sick people were there. All right. How many people did Jesus heal?
Only one.
He healed only one. Is that not so?
Yes.
You know. So that means it wasn't everybody that was sick that he healed. So we understand that it is possible that it may not be the will of God. But here we saw that it is the will of God. In Matthew 17, Mark chapter 9, you know, so that this is the will of God. God wanted this guy healed, but the disciples did everything and couldn't get healed. And then they now said, why were not able?
I love that. So then came the disciples to Jesus apart and said, why could not we cast him out?
You know, so
verse 20 said, and Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief. Now in this case, he specified.
That's what I'm saying. It can never be because of God. If it is His will,
the problem is not that God has stopped answering prayers.
If it is His will, okay?
Yes.
If it is His will, then there is power available
to bring the reality.
Okay? The power, the resources to bring that decision to pass are provided. Already, he already knows, okay, I have enough of these before we head back on this project. Now, that does not mean that will come to pass. Just because it is God. We must be able to access the power of God, the resources of God that is available for that through faith. You understand? So, and one of the things that we don't like hearing when we talk about this is that, this person, we don't want to hear that we were at fault when our prayers don't get answered. Which is unlike the disciples here. You understand? The disciples here didn't ask, why didn't God cast that demon out? You understand? The question they asked was, why didn't we? Because the problem is with us. So for somebody to come out and say, begin to put the blame on God, because that's what we do. God,
no, there are even people that say, God, I prayed, why didn't you answer me? So they put the blame on God rather than asking themselves.
And those are the things. And then there's this other side of people that they have experienced unanswered prayer so much that they just feel that prayer is just for play. Prayer is just for religiosity.
No. All those issues of answer prayer, it's not genuine.
Don't ask God for him to do anything.
Just allow things to happen. See, Sarah, whatever will be.
That's not true.
Okay.
But let's look at it from the point of prayer to the place of faith. Okay, to the place of patience. You understand that? You know, number one. Do you know that it's not every prayer that is prayer before God? That is why Jesus had to teach us how to pray. Just because I have a desire and I feel longing to pray, to talk to God about it, doesn't mean that I'm praying the way I should pray. prayer is a subject of learning. That's why the disciples asked the Lord, teach us to pray. Do you understand that? Teach us to pray. 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 So the question that I ask a lot of people, have you learned from Jesus how to pray? Have you learned from God's word how to pray? Sometimes, people, there are a lot of Christians today who complain that God does not answer prayer. Who have never read a book on prayer. Who have never read a book on how to pray rightly. How to pray. Because if Jesus said we should learn how to pray, if Jesus said, if the disciples
asked Jesus, said, teach us to pray. So
it
shows that there was something in them.
And Jesus didn't say no.
He didn't say that no.
Everybody can pray.
Jesus Christ actually went ahead to teach them. So it means that there is a reality of the fact that it's possible that we have not learned how to pray,